If you've never had strawberry rhubarb jam, then you are missing out. Today I'm going to show you how to make this jam with no pectin at all. It's just fruit, sugar, and lemon juice. So let's get started. We're going to combine 5 cups of rhubarb. You can use fresh or frozen. I have a combination of both. 2 cups of hulled and halved strawberries. I have frozen strawberries. 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice from about 1/2 of a large lemon. I'm using bottled lemon juice. And then 2 1/4 cups of sugar. We'll turn this on to medium heat. A lot of jam recipes call for pectin, but this one does not need it. Strawberries and rhubarb both contain natural pectin in the fruit itself. When you combine them with lemon juice and sugar and cook them down, that natural pectin does all the work. The lemon juice is doing 2 important jobs. It helps the jam set and it lowers the pH, which is what makes this safe for canning. And plan on cooking for about an hour, and the temperature of the mixture is over 220 degrees. I decided to go ahead and use up the rest of the rhubarb, so I have a small pan here with half the ingredients in it. I always pour very hot water in with my jars to temper them. Make sure that the water's not boiling, or you can crack your jars. Our jam is nice and thick. I turned off the heat. I have water in my stock pot, getting it ready for the jars to go into. So let's get our jars filled. Here's something worth knowing about rhubarb. It's actually a vegetable and not a fruit. I know, but we use it like a fruit in cooking because of that tart flavor. It is one of them old-fashioned ingredients that people used to use all the time, and I really think it deserves a comeback. This combination of strawberry and rhubarb is just, well, there's just really nothing else like it. So 1.5 batch filled 4 pint-sized jars. Now I'll take a clean cloth and wipe all of the rims, make sure there's nothing left on them before we put our lids on. We'll get our rings on here. And you don't want to over tighten your rings. You just want to do it finger tight. You want to put enough water to cover your jars by 1 inch. We're going to let this come to a boil, and then we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back after that. The 10 minutes are up, so we're going to take our lid off, and we're going to wait 5 minutes before we take our jars out. Ooh, I hear some popping. That's what we want to hear. There we go. Okay, so now it's time to give this a try. This is so good. I've always made the raspberry rhubarb jam, but not the strawberry rhubarb jam. Well, after having this, I will definitely add this to my rotation. I hope that you'll give this a try and let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to see more videos just like this, I would love it if you would subscribe. As always, I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. Bye for now.